welcome. In today's video, I'm going to highlight some of my favorite fall palettes. I think I've got 10 groups we're gonna say because a couple of them are same brand, but I just have a couple of palettes, depending on what you already have in your makeup drawer somewhere. But yes, that's what we're gonna do today is talk about some great fall eyeshadow palettes. You know, I love some palettes, so stay tuned. So if you're new, thank you for stopping by. Please give this video a like, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Turn on all notifications so that you don't miss my uploads, which are on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with some of my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes. Alright, so I'm going to do these in no specific order just because I love all of these. They're all gorgeous palettes. So when I think of fall, I think of like changing leaves, those kind of colors, you know, pumpkins. To me, your oranges, your browns, even some burgundy colors are really pretty for fall. Again, when you think of the changing leaves, even some greens, especially like army greens and those kind of colors, I think of fall. You know, some jewel tones, those kind of things. Those are the colors I think of for fall. So I've got some great palettes here to show you, so we're gonna go ahead and just get into this. One of them here, which is a classic, is Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. There's the package. The only thing, it's like that velvet texture, so it gets very, very dirty, so don't mind the nastiness on there. But this is the palette itself. Again, it has those beautiful tones. Oh, and caramels, like those kind of brown colors are so pretty. You got those, you got those kind of like a burnt red color there, a little bit kind of like a burgundy or burnt orange color there, but just some beautiful, beautiful colors. So if you already have this in your possession, definitely a good one to use for the fall. One here that I like, and just a brand overall, is Juvia's Place. This one here is the Saharan. And this one I just thought had some really pretty, again, those colors there, a little bit of variety, but I liked this, you know, of course you got your browns there, but you got this like kind of burnt orange color there, then you got gold. Golds are always, you know, great colors, copper, those kind of colors for fall. So that's why I just like it had some variety there. It has a black in here to deepen up anything that you want. But again, I just think it had a nice variety of some colors in there. And again, Juvia's Place has some beautiful palettes. So even if you don't have this one, check what you have. And again, those types of colors, any of those would work. Can't go wrong. One I wanted to show here is an indie brand, Kaleidos, and I still don't know the correct pronunciation. I apologize for that. But I think this is a beautiful palette for fall. This one is Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze. And again, those colors in there. Again, you've got your kind of caramel color there, caramel, however you want to pronounce it. Again, a nice warm brown there, a darker brown to deepen it up. And then you've got this pretty kind of red-ish color there that I think is really pretty for like a fall. Even that's, I just think they're such pretty colors. But yeah, that would be definitely a good one for fall as well. So if you have this palette in possession, definitely try playing with that a little bit. Now, one that I've talked about multiple times, it is a beautiful palette and it's perfect for this time of year, is Artist Couture Supreme Nudes. And again, I'll show you the same palette. But again, I think this is beautiful because again, you've got that kind of like an army green, greenish metallic there. Then again, you've got your kind of a burnt yellow brown color there. It's just got some beautiful colors for fall, like a copper color there, the browns. I think it's a perfect palette for fall. So if you have this as well, I would play around with that and you can definitely make some beautiful looks with that. Now on the more affordable end, made sure I threw in that. I do have e.l.f. the New Classics. Now this palette, again, I just think it's so pretty with a couple of pops of green in there. Now it is a little bit of a lighter green, but I think you could still get away with that for fall. But again, some of these like copper type of colors, I think those are so pretty. And again, if you wanted a little bit of a, still stick with some cool tone, you know, it has a little bit more cool tone shadows in there. But again, I think you could, if you have this in possession, could definitely make this work for fall as well. So again, if you're looking for a little bit more affordable, that would be an option there. A brand that's been around, and these have been around for a little bit, we have Urban Decay. This one's the Naked Heat. Now I think this one is like perfect. I mean, I think of fall like all the way with this one, with your different tones of like those orangey brown colors. I think that's like perfect fall palette. Can't go wrong with that. Also from Urban Decay, you have the Born to Run, and I think this one is just so diverse. I like this palette. Just has so many options in there. And again, you've got even some purple tones. I think that would be pretty for fall too. You know, even though I don't think of leaves and stuff when you think of that, but I think just those kind of shades are pretty. But again, you've got your orangey, burnt orange kind of colors, and then you've got kind of of a darker, kind of a bronze, even maybe a little bit darker. But yeah, I think just the variety, I think you could definitely make some pretty fall eye looks with this one as well. Again, and a lot of these you probably already have in your possession, so I think they're great options if you have them available. I also have, of course, had to talk about Colourpop. I have so many Colourpop palettes. The two that I showed here though, I've got California Love and I've got Whatever, and I think these are two very good palettes for fall, especially California Love. I think these colors are just beautiful for this time of year, especially this transitioning time when we're kind of going from summer into fall, so it's still a little bit warm in a lot of areas, but I think this is just the perfect palette with your kind of orangey brown. You got like a mustard yellow there, which is really pretty. That's another pretty color for fall, obviously. It's like mustard yellow. I think that one's a really nice one. And then Whatever, the reason I picked this one, again, it's got some of those nice warmer tones, and you got some, again, those copper type of shades. I think it's got really pretty metallics in here. I just have one glitter shade, which I'm not crazy about glitter, but I mean, one out of the many shades I think is fine. You can get around it. It's got this very pretty, almost plummy color there, which I think is a beautiful color to add into that for fall. So again, Colourpop, even if it's not one of these palettes, they have so many palettes, and I'm sure you could definitely find, and even some single shadows and make your own palette, but I think those are some really pretty colors for fall. I wanted to talk about a whole lot here. A Huda Beauty. I have two of these mini palettes here. I have the Topaz Obsession, which again, I think that just screams fall. Again, you got your orangey colors in there, got that warm brown color at the bottom, your coppers, gold kind of colors for your metallic shades. I think it's a beautiful option for fall, as well as this warm brown Obsessions. Now this one has way less of the metallics, which is probably why I don't use it as much, but if you're looking for some good matte shadows, it's only got the one pop there, metallic shade, but the rest are all mattes, but again, nice color variance there. Those colors all remind me of fall, absolutely, for sure. So you've got that as an option. Now, what I wanted to throw in here, I haven't really, actually, I feel bad, I haven't used this in a while, but I made some really pretty looks last year with this, the Tati Beauty. It's the Volume 1 palette, and I think that is just beautiful for fall. Again, you've got especially this orange color there, your brown. I mean, most of these, and again, even that pop of color there is really nice for fall. Like I said, I made some really pretty looks with this last year using it, and it's a gorgeous palette for this time of year. So if you have that on board, check it out. Make some pretty looks on that one. Another brand I have here, I have Natasha Denona. Again, a little bit more of your high-end palettes. I did showcase two in here just because I have two palettes that I think are like perfect. Sorry, this came a little bit broken. This one shade here called Tribe got a little bit banged up in transport, but that's okay. It's still usable, plenty there. I never use all that anyways. But yeah, these are all mattes, but they're beautiful. I mean, look at those tones. Again, that one there, especially that like burnt orange brown color, that's beautiful. Even this little pop of color there, I think that's pretty. Again, some gorgeous tones there. So I think you could definitely use that one for fall. And the other one I did showcase from Natasha Denona, I do have the newer bronze palette, which to me, this screams more fall than it does to summer, but that's just my opinion. But there is the palette, but again, all those copper tones, those warm browns. I mean, I think that's perfect for this time of year. So if you haven't gotten much use out of it for summertime, definitely dig into it for fall, and I think you'll come up with some beautiful looks. All right, guys, well, I think that's it. I actually went through that pretty fast. Sorry I didn't do any swatches or anything. I was trying to make this a little bit quicker. Online, you can find plenty of swatches on all of these, and again, some of these might be palettes you already own, so check them out. I'm not encouraging anyone to spend money you don't have, so if you don't mind going into a few different palettes, look for some similar shades. You can definitely find some similar shades in palettes you already own. That's always an option as well. Get creative. It's time to be creative. Yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got good information there. Hope it helped out. If you did get some value out of this video though, please give it a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe down below. Don't forget to turn on all notifications, that way you're updated on all my content. I do upload videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. I might throw a couple extras in here and there too, just to get some more content out for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those. And until I see you next time, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, masks, all that good stuff I keep telling you, and I will see you again very soon. Bye! Kind of in Juvia's place. I just think it has some of those nice cooler,